friend. So I'm not feeling very well today. I've spent most of the day feeling this way. So all I'm craving is just some time with books. I actually went to the bookshop today and the charity shop too, and I managed to pick up some treats. So I'm going to share those with you, and then hopefully we're going to go on an adventure, getting cozy, getting comfortable, and just reading books and getting immersed in that world. So today is Saturday, and I'm hopeful that this evening and then following on to Sunday we can have a lovely cozy time together. So let's get into the haul first of all. Firstly, I got Wild Things, in which I haven't actually heard of this one before, and I believe it came out this year. My boyfriend kindly bought this for me as a little present because I was perusing the bookshop and he was helping me too, and he thought this would be a really good read for me, so he sneakily purchased it behind my back, which I'm so incredibly grateful for. I only read a couple of pages of it so far and it's already very intriguing. It's giving very kind of conventional contemporary literature vibes, but with a twist of queer main characters, in which I'm excited to read, and friendships. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this one progresses, and obviously I'll keep you updated. This was the first book of the haul. And then we have from the charity shop, The Testament by Margaret Atwood. I've never read a Margaret Atwood book, which is shocking, I know, so I wanted to begin with this one because it was quite reasonable price, because it was in a charity shop, so I thought it'd be a great place to start. And then I brought two, in which is the same in a series, in which is the Thursday Murder Club series by Richard Osman, and this is a very well beloved series, so I bought one and book two, which is very exciting because I hardly ever find great things in my local charity shops, because I do live on a small island. So yeah, that is my little haul for this video. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, get changed into some cozy nightwear, and get into bed and have a hopefully comforting time. So thank you ever so much for being here, friends, and grab yourself a warming cup of tea or your favourite hot drink of your choice, a cozy blanket, and let's get to it. Hey friends, so I got 70 pages through Wild Things last night and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's your just typical slice of life with a little bit of twist, with four friends being the main plot point, and basically these friends are stuck in a rut and wanting to do wild things, so they are going to purchase a house together, and that's about as far as I got in terms of story progression. I'm so excited to continue on with it because I'm just enjoying just the slice of life storytelling. It's really captivating me, and so I'm going to continue reading this one today, and I will keep you updated as I do so. Hello friends, so it's a little noisy because I'm outside reading. I mentioned I've been in quite a rut recently, and it seems the first thing I neglect is always reading, in which seems like a self-destructive behaviour because reading is my special interest, and it's kind of what glues my life together, to be quite frank. When I'm reading, I am extremely happy, and I know that I'm in a bit of a negative and bad place when I turn reading away. So this video and adventure is going to be all about getting myself back into reading and getting myself out of this rut. We're going to go nice and slow and simple and just read and see where the time takes us. I've got no agenda for this adventure whatsoever, so we're going to be definitely going on a journey together. I'm currently 100 pages into it. It's really enjoyable so far, and it's very much your standard life fiction. So yeah, I'm going to see where this takes me, and I will check back in with you once I have another update. Thank you ever so much for being here. I'm so thankful for your support, and I'm really sad that I've missed a few uploads, but I hope you understand. So grab yourself a cozy blanket and your favourite hot beverage, and let's get to this adventure. Hello friends, so I thought I'd do a little check-in because I haven't done since finishing Wild Things last night, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was just your typical slice of life. It's big about friendship, family, the importance of love, and it just felt like I was going through this protagonist's messy life with her and experiencing the mundanity of life, but also the trials and tribulations and successes that it brings. And it was really good. It really propelled me to want to read more because I was just wrapped up in this world and this character, and it was so easy just to make my way through. So I've now picked up the Thursday Murder Club, which is a very popular read. I am 3 chapters into it so far, and I'm actually finding the writing style quite jarring. I find it quite overwhelming and a lot to take in. I think it's because our protagonist is literally telling us absolutely everything, and the writing style is very descriptive, overly so in my personal opinion, but I feel like that's probably because I'm used to reading novels in which you have to fill the gaps in a little bit, so it's not telling you word for word what's happening, the description, etc, etc. So I am finding that a little bit exhausting, but apart from that, it's an interesting concept so far. Not much has happened because, like I say, I'm only 3 chapters in, and that equals to 13 pages. So yes, I'm excited to progress through it and see why it is so popular, and hopefully I begin to enjoy it a little bit more than I already am. So I will keep you updated as I carry on. Hey friends, just by way of update, I'm now 6 chapters through and 28 pages into the Thursday Murder Club, but I'm actually going to put it down for the time being. I find that the narration style is quite jarring and I'm not really enjoying it particularly, and I'm finding it much more of a slog to get through than I initially thought, and it's putting me in a little bit of a slump, in which is exactly what I do not want. So I'm going to instead pick up ᴏᴘᴇ. I've heard really good things about it recently, and a couple of my book friends have been reading it recently too, so it sounds really interesting and I've been in the mood for a witchy book, so this sounds like the perfect opportunity to progress with this one. So I'm going to start this one and then I'll report back to you once I have an update. Hello friends, so I have both a reading update and a very exciting thing to talk to you about. So first of all, the reading update. I am about 142 pages through ᴏᴘᴇ and I'm flying through it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm adoring the main characters, the small town, the narration style and the writing style in general. It's so much fun and it's just the perfect witchy read, and it was exactly what I was in the mood for. So I'm excited to continue on reading this. But my other exciting news is I have received a gift in the mail. So Andrew from Chapters, who I will link down below, kindly gifted me some tea to try out and share with all of you. So I got 3 teas in the mail today and they are absolutely stunning. All of the packages are hand drawn, in which is just phenomenal, and they are made customized to Chapters, and they all have such unique names and different blends, and the whole package in general was so wonderful, and I'm so excited to receive this because if you have been a fellow bunny for any period of time on my channel, you'll know how much I truly adore tea. So I decided to go with Poet Study, in which is loose leaf Earl Grey tea blend. Then I also went with Second Breakfast, in which is loose leaf English tea with marigold petals. And then finally I got Picnic at Pemberley loose leaf green tea with jasmine flowers and rose petals, in which they all sound absolutely magnificent. I cannot wait to test them out. I just wanted to share them initially with you and say a huge thank you to Andrew at Chapters for gifting me these wonderful teas, which I'm so excited to try. This has made my heart so incredibly happy, as this is my first gift from the channel, and it makes me so excited. So thank you for all of your support, and thank you to Andrew for gifting me. As mentioned, I will let you know and keep you updated on my favourite tea and if I like them once I try them out. But yes, reading update and very exciting tea update concluded. I'm going to get back to reading and I will check in with you again shortly. So friends, after spending most of this morning reading, I finally finished ᴍᴘᴱ and I absolutely adored it. I'm rating it 4.5 stars. It was so fun. I loved the friendship in this and the whole self-discovery aspect. It was so much fun. It had a small town aspect, it had witches involved. Like I say, there was the element of finding yourself and stepping into your true form, and it was just such a delight. It was really easy to digest in terms of the writing style, adored the narration style, and there were just so many elements in which I found the main character very relatable in terms of feeling lost in life. And yeah, it's such a good read and I highly recommend it. If you're in the mood for any of these themes and a witchy read, then this is one to definitely pick up. That's my little review on ᴍᴘᴱ. I'm gonna pick out my next read. I don't actually have any reads with me at the moment because I'm at my partner's house, so when I get back home I'll pick out my next read and then share that with you all. So I didn't get a chance to update you yesterday as I ended up getting some really exciting news. I recently applied for a new position in a creative atmosphere and a creative company, and I'm very excited to say that I did in fact get the job. I found out yesterday, so I've been dealing with those sort of admin side of things, of changing positions and etc, so I'm very excited. But yeah, I just wanted to come and give a check-in and say that I have now started a new audiobook. I'm now listening to The World Cannot Give, and I am only a chapter in so far. It's really enjoyable so far. I'm really loving the main character, but I'm only a chapter in, so I'm excited to see how that progresses. I do actually own it physically, but I do like to have an audiobook on the go, as well as a handful of physical reads. But I'm going to decide to leave the video here because I feel like it's served its purpose. I feel very much more motivated to read and pick up books, and yeah, I'm just so excited about reading it again, and I've just enjoyed the books that I have read in this video and going on this adventure with you. Thank you ever so much for being here, and I will be sure to share my next adventure shortly. So I hope wherever you are, you have the most wonderful day or night, and until next time, bye friends.